English Grammar. Complete Grammar for All Purposes. By PRAVIN KENDALE. Adverbs. One adverb equals the words that give additional information about the verb's adjectives or other adverbs are called as adverbs. Adverbs are classified into 9 parts as below. A. Adverb of place. B. Adverb of time. C. Adverb of manner. D. Adverb of frequency. E. Adverb of degree. F. Adverb of affirmation and negation. G. Adverb of reason. H. Adverb of interrogation. I. Relative adverb. A. Adverb of place equals here there and at equals these adverbs answer the question where. For example, my shop is near the temple. Please come in. The book was under the table. Other adverbs of place are equals. By, away, in, out, within, without, hence, thence, hither, thither, nowhere, backwards, there, here, below, above, down, up, ahead, everywhere, near, inside, outside, etc. B. Adverb of time equals today, now, late, early equals these adverbs answer the question when. For example, she hasn't seen me lately. They came very late. Let us start now. Other adverbs of time are equals. Presently, afterwards, late, already, lately, never, formerly, now, then, since, before, ago, yet, still, today, yesterday, tomorrow, immediately, daily, soon, early, etc. C. Adverb of manner / quality equals these adverbs answer the question how or in what manner. For example, they fought bravely. She spoke loudly. She is seriously ill. Other adverbs of manner / quality are equals slowly, fast, certainly, conveniently, sweetly, badly, quickly, probably, thus, so, well, ill, etc. D. Adverb of frequency / number equals these adverbs answer the question how often or in what order. For example, she is always welcome. He seldom comes to us. We often go there. Other adverbs of frequency / number equals. Firstly, secondly, again, doubly, sometimes, seldom, occasionally, always, frequently, once, twice, never, often, etc. E. Adverb of degree / quantity equals very equals these adverbs answer the question how much or in what degree. For example, he is rather busy. It was too difficult. He is seriously ill. Other adverbs of degree or quantity are equals. Almost, heavily, highly, rather, partly, wholly, fully, any, as, entirely, hardly, very much, too, quite, little, a little, half, so, enough, etc. F. Adverb of reason equals consequently, therefore, hence equals question why. For example, hence I am unable to help you now. Therefore they decided to boycott the meeting. Consequently he refused to go. Other adverbs of reason are equals. Because, therefore, hence, consequently, etc. G. Adverbs of interrogation. For example, interrogative adverbs of time. For example, when will she come? How long will he stay here? Other adverbs equals when, how long, how early, how soon. Interrogative adverbs of place. For example, where are my books? Where is the chair? Other adverbs of place equals where, whence, whither. Interrogative adverbs of number. For example, how many students are there? How many people were present? Other adverbs of equals how many, how often. Interrogative adverbs of manner. For example, how did he sing? How did she behave? Interrogative adverbs of quantity. For example, how much did he pay? How far did they go? Interrogative adverbs of reason. For example, why do you resign? Why do you wish to go there? Interrogative adverbs of quantity, reason, or degree in exclamatory sense. For example, what a beautiful flower it is. How nice of you to help me. H. Relative adverb equals where, when, why. A relative adverb connects an adjective clause to the main clause. For example, that is the place where I met him for the first time. This is the spot where the murder was committed. Do you know the place where the meeting will be held? That was the reason why I called you. This is the age when you can do anything. Position of adverbs in the sentence. A. As a general rule, adverbs should be placed as near as possible to the verbs they modify. B. When the verb is in transitive, place the adverb immediately after it. For example, they walk fast. He works hard. He came late. C. When the verb is transitive with object following it, place the adverb immediately after the object. For example, she drew the picture nicely. He gave his reply immediately. She offered her help willingly. D. Adverbs of time like always, seldom, often, before, never are always placed before the verb. For example, I always try to do my best. He often commits mistakes. They seldom come to my office. E. When the verb consists of an auxiliary and a principal verb, the modifying adverb is placed between the two. If there are two auxiliaries, the adverb is placed between them. For example, he was greatly praised for his behavior. I should never have thought it possible. I have not had the time to look into the matter. F. An adverb is placed before an adjective or another adverb that it modifies. For example, he is rather a careless fellow. You are absolutely right. G. Generally we put adverbs of manner, place and time after the main verb. For example, she sang beautifully, manner. The book was lying on the table, place. The car broke down yesterday, time. H. Rule of MPT. When these three occur at a time, the usual order is MPT, that is manner, place and time. For example, she spoke very well at the village hall last night. Well, manner. Village hall, place. Last night, time. They were sitting quite happily in the car. Quite happily, manner. Car, place. I have to use adverb before these words. For example, I often have to go to hospital on foot. She always used to agree with me. J. Adverbs at the beginning of a sentence. 1. Qualifies the whole sentence. For example, unfortunately I did not meet him. 2. For the sake of emphasis. For example, here comes the bride. There goes the bus. 3. Introduces an exclamatory sentence. For example, how nicely she acted. K. Merely, never, not. These adverbs are placed before the words they modify. For example, she is never rude. You are not poor. He merely abuses the rich. L. Kindly, please, don't use both at a time. For example, kindly please help me, wrong. Please help me, right, or kindly help me. M. Kindly can be used after the verb, before the verb, or at the beginning. For example, she spoke kindly to me, after verb. She treated me kindly, at the end. He kindly helped him, at the beginning. And you can use kindly as an adjective. For example, he is a kindly man. O. The word from must not be used with thence or whence. The reason is that thence means from, there, whence means from where. P. Only, it is an adverb of degree. It must be used before the word that is to be modified. For example, her only son died. She had one son and he died. Only her son died, the sons of others did not die. She gave me only 3 books, not more than 3. She only gave me books, not anything else but books. She gave the books to me only, not to anyone else. She gave me the books only to read, not for another purpose. Adverbs of time are sometimes placed at the end of a clause. Sometimes these adverbs may be placed at the beginning of a sentence. E.g., you have to go there immediately. He purchased vegetables yesterday. Our adverbs of place are placed after the verb. If there is a direct object, they are placed after it. For example, he went away. He placed the book here. Adverbs of manner are placed either before the verb or after the object. They can never be placed between the verb and its direct object. For example, she ran quickly. He studied the book thoroughly. If the position of the adverb is changed, the meaning may be changed. For example, the officer quickly ordered the soldiers to attack. The officer is quick in ordering. The officer ordered the soldiers to attack quickly. It would mean that the soldiers had to be quick in attacking. Adverbs of frequency. 1 before verb. For example, she seldom comes at my home. 2 after the very to be. For example, they are always late. She is often early. 3 in compound tense after the first auxiliary. For example, she has often been beaten by her husband. 4 before used to and have to. For example, she hardly ever had to attend the lectures. He frequently used to visit us when we were in Pun. When do is used for emphasis, it is used before it. For example, I always do submit my work in time. Adverbs of degree and quantity are always used before an adjective or adverb. For example, the picture was fairly good. The news is hardly true. The shop was rather beautiful. When adverbs of degree and quantity are used to modify verb, they are placed before main verbs. For example, he almost killed a snake. She has just arrived. The work is nearly finished. Different ways of formation of adverbs. 1 by prefixing it to adjectives. New anew. Loud aloud. Broad abroad. Lone alone. Long along. 2 by prefixing it to verbs. Go ago. Cross across. 3 by adding words to certain words. Up upwards. On onwards. Out outwards. Back backwards. Down downwards. 4 by prefixing it to nouns. Fire a fire. Gain again. Back a back. Bed a bed. Board a board. Breast a breast. Part a part. 5 by adding ly to adjectives after dropping the final alphabet. Idle idly. Gentle gently. True truly. Nimble nimbly. 6 by adding ly to adjectives after changing the final y into I. Angry angrily. Happy happily. Merry merrily. Hard heartily. Easy easily. 7 by adding ly to nouns. Year yearly. Week weekly. Month monthly. Hour hourly. 8 by adding ly to participles. Knowing knowingly. Willing willingly. 9 by adding ly to adjectives. Abrupt abruptly. Actual actually. Bold boldly. Bad badly. Brief briefly. Beautiful beautifully. Careful carefully. Exact exactly. 10 by prefixing be or ab to certain words. Out about. Side beside. Low below. Hind behind. 4 before.